Prepare to add some new titles to your watch list, as Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, and others have released a plethora of new shows that are intended to thrill, entertain, and keep you on the edge of your seat. From long-awaited sequels to creative new originals, here are 10 fascinating series you don't want to miss. Number 10. La Palma. It's a Norwegian disaster drama limited series directed by Casper Barfod. This 4-episode drama revolves around a Norwegian family on their Christmas holiday on the Canary island of La Palma as they get caught up in a devastating volcanic eruption. At the same time, geological scientists on the island try to alert officials to concerning indications of volcanic activity. The show cleverly blends personal stories with disaster themes, emphasizing the dynamics of the family and the scientists' attempts to prevent a catastrophe. It provides a short and interesting viewing experience without going overboard with melodrama. The visual effects are magnificent and realistic depictions of erupting volcanoes, adding to the overall appeal of the series. Overall, the show is a riveting combination of family drama and natural calamity that offers a simple yet engaging story. For audiences looking for an entertaining disaster story, it is highly recommended. Number 9. Paris Has Fallen. It is a 2024 action thriller series created by Howard Overman. The show centers on French protection cop Vincent Taleb and MI6 agent Zara Taylor, who team up following an attack on a city in Paris. Assuming a mole inside their organization, they rush against the clock to unearth a broader scheme jeopardizing the city's security. The show has a compelling sprint through France, emphasizing its dynamic action sequences. The show has all the necessary spy thriller elements, but Ritu Arya's performance was a highlight and makes the show more engaging. Although the show aims to be original, it occasionally comes across as unconventional and can be a bit repetitive for a seasoned viewer. Despite several shortcomings, Paris Has Fallen provides a new angle on the thriller genre with powerful acting and great action. Number 8. Based on a True Story. It is a dark comedy drama starring Kaylee Cuoco as Ava and Chris Messina as Nathan Bartlett, a couple obsessed with the dark world of real-life crimes. In the second season, Ava and Nathan are getting used to their lifestyles as new parents until a string of killings by a copycat killer disturbs their routine and draws them into the conflict. Their situation is further complicated by the Lipinski sisters, hosts of the Sisters in Crime podcast, which results in surprising twists and sets the groundwork for further seasons. Season 2 combines humor and craziness, but it isn't as sharp as the first season and feels sloppy as it puts more emphasis on the surprise factor than meaning. Despite this, Cuoco and Messina's chemistry is still a highlight and adds to the show's ongoing popularity. As a whole, Season 2 continues the Bartlett's darkly humorous exploits, which will appeal to fans of the genre, even though it does not quite achieve the freshness of the initial season. Number 7. Black Doves. It is a 2024 spy thriller series featuring Keira Knightley as Helen Webb, the wife of the United Kingdom's Minister of State for Defense. Helen, unknown to her husband, lives a double existence as an agent of the Black Doves, a secretive group that distributes information for anyone who will pay. Her undercover operations are compromised when her lover, Jason Davies, is assassinated by an unknown group, and the Black Doves bring back Sam Young, an old friend of Helen's, to help her find the truth. The show is packed like a holiday feast and has plenty of action, twists, and an enjoyable sense of humor. Even though some of the plot points are routine, the 6 episodes move quickly and keep you interested throughout. Ultimately, Black Doves combines action, drama, and espionage, which is backed by Knightley and Wishaw's excellent performances. Number 6. The Agency. It is a 2024 spy thriller show produced by George Clooney and Grant Heslov. Michael Fassbender plays Martian, a secret CIA operative who is told to leave his secretive life and come back to London Station. After he returns, he resumes an old romance, unknowingly connecting his professional and private lives that puts him and everyone else in his vicinity in danger. The show has aired 4 episodes thus far, with the next 6 to follow each week. The show moves slowly, and at moments it seems like it's crumbling beneath the load of its own grandeur. However, the show is worth seeing owing to Michael Fassbender's excellent acting and good mix of intelligence with personal drama. Its character-driven narrative and strategic pace will appeal to those looking for a complex spy thriller. Number 5. The Sticky. It's a 2024 dark comedy series available on Amazon Prime Video. Inspired by the 2011 massive Canadian maple syrup robbery, the show takes place in Quebec and features Ruth Landry, a maple syrup maker whose business is jeopardized by selfish rivals. Together with a calm security officer and an angry mobster, Ruth plans a bold theft in an attempt to take back her freedom. It is a dark, delicious comedy that depicts the desire, greed, and suffering of small-town folks. Although it's hardly funny, the characters are enjoyable and keep the plot interesting. Overall, the show consists of 6 half-hour episodes filled with a clever combination of humor and crime, as well as a fascinating plot that will appeal to fans of odd heist stories. Number 4. No Good Deed. It is a 2024 dark comedy series made by Liz Feldman. The show revolves around Lydia and Paul Morgan, a couple in Los Angeles who are getting ready to sell their lovely Spanish-style villa. As 3 diverse families compete to buy the house, the Morgans' dark secrets, including the inexplicable passing of their son, gradually emerge, connecting the lives of everyone associated with unforeseen manners. Kudrow's performance is the show's highlight. She excels in her part, fusing humor with profound grief. However, there are times when the series' attempt to balance several melodramatic subplots appears inconsistent. Overall, the story explores family secrets and the complex nature of human relationships while fusing aspects of mystery and dark comedy to create a gripping narrative for viewers looking for a mix of drama and fun. Number 3. Secret Level. It is a 2024 adult animated anthology series developed by Tim Miller. Similar to Love, Death, and Robots, the show consists of short episodes, each lasting roughly 15 to 20 minutes, but takes place in the worlds of several well-known video games. Among the noteworthy games are Dungeons & Dragons, Sifu, Pac-Man, and more. The voice actors for the series include Kevin Hart, Keanu Reeves, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Every episode explores the settings and mythos of several video games while offering a standalone story. For example, the first episode takes place in Dungeons & Dragons universe and centers on Solon, a young man who is saved by a band of explorers and then fights an ancient sorcerer. Overall, Secret Level presents a unique set of animated stories that explores and reimagines familiar video game landscapes. Its outstanding animation and noteworthy voice cast make it an enjoyable watch for gamers. Number 2. Landman. It is a 2024 Western drama developed by Christian Wallace and Taylor Sheridan. The series explores the competitive marketplace of West Texas oil fields, highlighting the aspirations of billionaires and criminals during a major oil revolution. The show centers on Tommy Norris, a crisis management professional who is working to improve his business during this pivotal time. Set in West Texas, Landman examines the lives of those who are trying to make a living in the oil business. With 6 episodes so far, the show presents a high and low viewpoint, showcasing both the workers and the wealthy businessmen on influencing the changing geopolitics and economy. Overall, the show provides an engaging examination of the community impacts of the modern oil market. Although it covers topics that are already well known from Taylor Sheridan's earlier shows, the series offers an engaging viewpoint on desire and economic transformation in West Texas. Number 1. Dexter: Original Sin. It is the 2024 prequel to the critically renowned Dexter series and explores Dexter Morgan's early life, concentrating on his first encounters with the Miami Metro Police Force and the circumstances that shaped him into the vigilante serial murderer that fans know today. The first episode opens moments following the Dexter New Blood finale, with Dexter being revived by physicians, and then looks at Dexter's early years when he first learned his father's code and began working at Miami Metro Homicide. The first episode perfectly lays the groundwork for a look at the unknown parts of Dexter Morgan's life, illuminating the events that molded his complicated mentality. Although opinions on the prequel's need and presentation differ, it gives the character further information and dimension for those who are curious about his past. These in-depth explorations of Dexter's background can amuse you if you have enjoyed the original series,